What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at big boy summer heat Vidal. We've managed to finish this SBC very easily. We will whack him as a cam just so we get that plus 10. We also will be whacking an engine on him. I feel like that's going to be the kind of better role for him. I'm pretty sure I've got one still. But realistically, this SBC is coming in at about 313k on the Xbox. It's two 86 rated squads. One is 60 chem with one minimum Barcelona player, and then the other one is 50 chem with a one minimum Liga Santander player. So realistically, the chem is actually saving grace for it, because if it was a high chem and 86, that then rises the prices a little bit more. And we have got obviously an ultimate gift or some sort of gift if you've played the game so long, as well as obviously the Serie A guaranteed, who we managed to get Allison in the ultimate pack, and then we managed to go and get somebody else in a Serie A. The video for that will be later after this one. And then we also have Daniel James, who we will be looking to do, and we have a whole new season, so that's going to be the video later. Today is the focus on big boy Vidal. Obviously, he does have a 90 rated flashback. I believe that one is, I want to say, is that one the non-expiry? I can't remember. I feel like that one might be the non-expiry, which I haven't done yet, in fact. So more than likely that one will be done for fodder, if anything. He is a 4-star with a high work rate, and he is right-footed, standard at 5'11". Trait-wise, we've got power header and dives into tackle for the computer AI. And then the stats. Well, see, the stats are pretty nice throughout. We've got 87, 90, 91, 92, 93, and 94. We've got 88 acceleration with the 87 sprint speed. The shooting-wise, we've got 85 finishing with 95 shot power, 93 long. Passing-wise, 93, 92 on the short and long pass. And then we've got 96 composure. The agility and balance definitely needed some work, so that is why I've gone more with an engine. It also maxes out the passing and gives him the +5 on the pace, which takes that up to a 92 rating. Defensively, I think is absolutely sound, and physicals, you can't get much better. So I've kind of thought this card is going to be more a complete midfielder. He's going to be the up and down, hence the high work rates. I want to play him more as a defensive mid, because what I find with my defensive mids is normally Matthias stays back and is kind of like the holding defender, and then the other centre defensive mid kind of pushes up a little bit more. I may use him and do the 1-2, so he pushes himself and it's more of a manual adjustment. But with the work rates as well, I feel like that will work really well. So I've gone with the engine. I'm going to play him as a CDM. We're going to see how he goes. I think 313k for a Barcelona summer heat. Yes, Chilean nation, so a little bit harder to link if you don't have the icons. But with the amount of summer heat cards and just in general specials we've got, you definitely can find someone to link him with. Even Dembele down here, as you can see, is a perfect link for him if you do him, and he's non-expiry, so obviously you can start working towards him. I think Vidal has got 6 or 7 days left. He isn't a non-expiry. Let's jump into it and see how we can get on. Vidal already stating his kind of prime zone there. Vidal pushing it forward now. Not really seen too much in the first half with him. I feel like this guy's defending pretty sweatily, and I didn't want that to him. I feel like he was probably offside, if anything. Straight to Eusebio is where I wanted that. Vidal, though, is working the midfield at least. I can see him kind of... This guy's going completely down the wing every single time, so it's going to cut out Vidal's kind of motion to tackle and intercept, because he's not in that position. But I can see him making the runs, and every time he's been on the ball so far, he seems pretty fairly agile and really decent on the ball. So I'm excited. I'm not giving him too much high of a praise yet, as obviously there's still a lot to do. Vidal pushes through. Oh, okay. Nearly misses out there. It's a lovely little run from him. And like I said, it's like the manual kind of push forward. He's not going to need too much work with that because of his high work rates. But it will be nice to have somebody who is confident enough to go forward and really push onto that attack and have the ability to be able to put something through, as well as then getting back. Vidal with a cracking tackle. Vidal pushing again. He's kind of, I don't know, he's a little bit lost in the midfield. We've had a couple of games now, 1 or 2 that have been literally just quits. We've had a disconnect as well, which seems to happen every review now. I definitely need to get this wide connection sorted, but he seems like he's holding the midfield well. I would probably say he would be better or more suited in a central midfield role rather than the DM role. which I suppose then just comes down to preference on what formation you play realistically. Not everybody has DMs, not everybody has CMs. So personally for me, I don't have any CMs, which always helps out it seems, but it seems like he kind of sits better as a literal middle centre mid, which not many people do. Normally there is like a kind of preference where you are better off in one zone. Rashford's going to get that. Why is the keeper not coming out? Oh, we luckily get that. Matthias cleaning up shop. Vidal pushing it. And he doesn't quite get the pass, but he gets the interception. And then we've gone with a B. Of course, the delaying. You can't really press B to shoot normally, but when it comes in when you don't want it to, it works perfectly. That's mine. It doesn't lock anymore, I swear. Good interception from Vidal. Doesn't quite get it, but puts the pressure on most definitely. Vidal with a cracking challenge, but gets blocked. Vidal pushing it forward. Of course we get speed up lag, honestly. And then, of course, I get through. Honestly, the game's connectivity is atrocious right now. I'm coming up against sweats. It's just not a fun review at this moment in time. At least Vidal's got the strength, most definitely. He's doing well in that aspect. Really pushing up and down the pitch, which is always nice. And I thought that's just poor from me. That would be his best attribute, is his kind of strength, overall midfield ability. That would be always where I'd lie with him on his best attributes. His shooting wise and defensive stats are going to be nice, but I think it's mainly the fact he's pushing up and down is the main thing. Oh, finally, we've managed to get ourselves a goal. Lovely midfield play. Vidal's doing well in the start of this one. Honestly, we have had such a struggle. I feel like them objectives to win 25 matches has really got everybody's sweat hats on. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Bruno with 2. Vidal. Lovely defensive work. And the passing as well. Like I said, the passing out is going to be the one best thing about him. Vidal. Oh, he gets pushed. Vidal being there as the interceptor. And then he sees it out. Lovely stuff from him. Oh, beautiful. All played with a triangle between Kubo, Vidal, and obviously Dybala there. And then Kubo manages to get us 4-1 with 10 men. So then going into the overall for Vidal, honestly, that was a nightmare and a half to try and do them matches. Them wins from the objectives are so sweaty. It's unreal. But we've managed to do it. Managed to get a few games in there. We got a couple of DCs, which obviously I think is wireless problems, but we're going to sort that out. So the difference at the minute, we have got the flashback Vidal, which I believe... I wonder if I can click this. What's that? Oh no, that's just the price. I'm pretty sure it's a non-expiry. It's still active, yeah, so it never expires. So at the minute, that's 500k. That's a lot. So I do feel for people that have done this version, because realistically, you've got this Summer Heat version that's 278k, literally nearly half the price, and is obviously 4 ratings higher, a nice dynamic for him as well, and overall is a very nice card. Is he worth it? I think in this point of the game, you've got to ask yourself right now is, especially with the potential of either Pogba or Conte, I can see both of them winning, either way or. I don't see Walker winning personally, so it's a big one. Regardless of Conte or Pogba, that is going to be a huge Summer Heat SBC, and it's going to be non-expiry. So it depends on, realistically, is he your last midfield you need, or have you got a spot for a Conte or Pogba? For me, I don't think I think the price is fair, don't get me wrong. The price is absolutely fair for a Barca player, 94 rated centre mid, an upgrade from obviously the flashback. I think the price is most definitely worth it. But if you've got limited funds or you haven't got as much fodder, I would be looking at potentially that Pogba or Conte. I feel like they'll have more of an impact on the team than this Vidal, unless you have got a strictly La Liga team that then obviously it's just submitted into it. You can link him with Dembele. Obviously, you've got Vinicius, you've got Mendy. I'm trying to think, Jovic if you really wanted to. There is a lot of special cards out there that you could have gone for. I think the 4-star is very nice. Obviously, the stats throughout are really good. I can't pick a fault with any of them, to be honest. Like, he's got the agility and balance. issue. It's not really an issue, but they're lower than normal. For me, if you're going to play him anywhere, I'd look at that engine chem style. It whacks that up to a 90, the balance up to a 97. You get the +5 on the pace, and you max out the passing. For me, that's 100%. Turns him up to a 96 CDM or a 96 cam, and obviously a 97 centre mid. For me, centre mid is where I'd have him. A DM, I would like him there more than a cam. I feel like cam is nice, but then you'd be looking at having to use a sniper if anything. Still taking him up to a 96 cam, but keeps him at a 94 DM and then a 94 CM. So realistically for me, I like him in that mid role. I think central midfielder is the perfect role for him. He goes up and down. He's got a great pass on him, great strength, good defensive. Attacking, we didn't see too many shots from him because we was playing him in more that DM role that was pushing up. But realistically, every time he was on the ball, he felt nice. Didn't feel the most agile in terms of dribbling, but that's because I think personally he isn't the dribbling kind of type. He is the pass, the 1-2 move, the shoulder barges, the easy turns, and that's about it. You're not looking for flair with this card. You're looking to get that ball up the pitch, no nonsense. That is what this card's all about, and he does it very well. Overall wise, I'm giving him a 9 out of 10. I feel like the SBC is worth it. I wouldn't say it wasn't. I think what you've just got to think is we have got a big centre mid coming tomorrow. Are you going to spend the 286 rated squads on this, or are you going to keep them for potentially the 288s, the 189 and the 87? Whatever the SBC is going to be, it's going to be very expensive. So let me know down below, what are you doing? Are you waiting for tomorrow, or are you going to do Vidal right now? Let me know down below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.